Hey guys, what is up? My name is Landon and welcome to the Jersey Zone. In today's video, I'll be continuing my jersey collection series. We are on to the Washington Capitals and I'm pretty excited to show you guys my Capitals collection because I have some of their jerseys that I really like a lot. I'm very glad that I have some of these jerseys, so I'm quite excited to show you guys. Now, I have 8 of their jerseys in total, 1 hat and 1 toque, so I don't have a ton of headwear for the Capitals. I would like to get some more, that is for sure, to match with some of these jerseys, but we'll get into that a little bit more when we actually talk about those jerseys. And before we do so, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. The first jersey that we have here is their 1998 to 2000 away jersey, the Blue Screaming Eagle. I love this thing, man. I think it is such a fantastic jersey. One of my favorite Capitals jerseys. It's not quite the best in my opinion, but it's definitely up there. It's definitely in the top 5, that is for sure. I think this logo is fantastic. My favorite Capitals logo, that is for sure. Even though it is a little bit big and kind of awkward wearing it, I still really like it a lot. The colors on this jersey are also really nice. I love that blue there. I think that looks perfect on this jersey, and also just the a bit of bronze there. I think that is a ton of fun, including the striping, which is pretty cool. You kind of have that diagonal striping there, as you can kind of see. It kind of comes up on the side, which I think is nice and matches a little bit with the sleeve striping as well. Now, as you can see, there is that kind of Capitals word mark at the bottom there, which honestly, I actually don't mind that. I think that is okay. However, on this jersey right here, I don't particularly love it just because of the fact that it is kind of screen printed on. It's not its own thing stitched on or anything like that, which is a little bit unfortunate. I'm not really a huge fan of just the way it's done on this jersey because it could eventually peel off if you're really not careful with it, but luckily this one is in good condition, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's not peeling off or anything like that. Now, this jersey is a blank, as you guys can see on the back here, but we can talk about these shoulder patches here, which I didn't mention earlier because these shoulder patches are amazing. They are my second favorite logo for the Washington Capitals. That Capitol building is just fantastic. I absolutely love it. So the fact that my 2 favorite logos for the Washington Capitals are on the same jersey, that's why I kind of love these jerseys so much, the Screaming Eagle jerseys. I think they're just so perfect. They're so amazing. I really do like these ones a lot. And this one here, I got off of Kijiji for only $60. So I was quite happy about that. I was pretty excited about it. That is for sure. But this is a very nice looking jersey. One of my favorite Screaming Eagle jerseys, but not quite my favorite. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Let's go on to the next jersey that I have in my collection. Next up here, we have the Capitals 2000 to 2004 away jersey. And like I kind of talked about with that previous jersey, I really like this logo a lot. It is my second favorite Capitals logo. I think it is just so nice. That Capitol building is just fantastic. The detailing on this logo is pretty nice as well. Obviously, it's not as nice as like those prime green jerseys, but for a Coho jersey, for those jerseys back in the day, it is a pretty detailed looking logo, and I like that aspect of this jersey a lot, that is for sure. With the colors though, of course, they are quite similar to that previous jersey, this time around just being black as the main color of the jersey. We still have that blue there in the striping and the bronze in the striping as well. However, this time the bronze, you can kind of tell it's a little bit more shiny, it's a little bit more reflective. I'm not quite too sure exactly what material that they used for the striping on this jersey, but it's definitely different than the previous one, and I think it's really cool. It's a lot of fun, that is for sure. With the shoulder patches, you can see it is the Screaming Eagle, so once again, I really like that aspect of this jersey. It is a blank jersey though. I don't have anybody customized, but if we take a look at the bottom right of the jersey, we can see that it has that little NHL puck, that old school NHL logo, which I do really like that a lot. I think that aspect of these Coho jerseys is pretty cool. Now, this jersey I got off someone on eBay for, I believe it was $100, so, you know, nothing too bad, nothing really too expensive, but yeah, this one I really like a lot. It's a ton of fun. Let's go on to the next one. And with our next jersey, we're right back with another Screaming Eagle. This time around, it is their 2001 to 2004 home jersey. So it has white as the main color of the jersey instead of the blue that we looked at previously. Now, usually I do prefer white jerseys as opposed to those darker jerseys. However, in this case here, I do prefer blue as the main color of the jersey just a little bit more. I think that blue just works a little bit better as the main color of the jersey. Now, another thing that is different with this one here is there's no Capitals at the bottom of the jersey, which they did used to have a version of the white jersey with the Capitals at the bottom, and I used to have that jersey as well, but I ended up selling it. Now, the reason that I sold it is because I bought this jersey right here because of who is on the back, and we'll talk about that in a second, but I got this one and I was like, well, I don't really need 2 of the same jersey. It's not really that big of a deal, you know, that kind of small difference. I don't really need two of the same jersey pretty much. So I ended up selling it, and man, do I regret it, because a little bit of a spoiler here, I do have the other two Screaming Eagle jerseys. So if I had the one that I ended up selling, then that would mean I had every single Screaming Eagle jersey that the Capitals ever made. So it's a little bit disappointing. I wish I still had that jersey. However, kind of a neat little fact there is I ended up selling that jersey to the hockey guy. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, I wish I had that jersey back. That is for sure. That being said, though, I'm still glad that I have this one, of course. I still will be looking for that one with the Capitals at the bottom. Hopefully, I'll get it back eventually. Now, on the back here, we do have a player, and it is Jágr. Now, of course, Jágr's time with the Capitals isn't looked back on very fondly, especially by Capitals fans. But the reason that I did end up getting this jersey here is because at the time, I was looking to get a Jágr collection and a Jágr jersey for every single team he played for. I've kind of given up on that at this point. I don't really think I am going to continue to search for those jerseys, but I am still glad that I have this one here because I really like the customization. The customization on this jersey is just a lot of fun. I think it's very cool, so I'm glad that I have a Jágr jersey. I'm glad that I have a Jágr Capitals jersey, but I know it isn't really a huge kind of buy for a lot of Capitals fans. That is for sure. A lot of Capitals fans probably wouldn't want this one, but it's fine for me because I'm not a Capitals fan. So yeah, this one is great. I really like this one a lot as well. Let's go on to our next jersey. Okay, so now we have a jersey that isn't a Screaming Eagle or a Capitol building jersey. This is their 2011 Winter Classic jersey, which is a jersey that I do really like a lot. However, I'm not really a huge fan of this logo. I've never really liked this logo for the Capitals. I think it's kind of bland, a little bit boring, but I also really don't like wear marks in general, so that's probably why I don't really like this one too much. But outside of that, I do actually like this jersey quite a bit. I think the stars above the logo there, I think that is pretty neat. The stars on the sleeve is a ton of fun as well. And of course, you kind of got that red and blue at the bottom there. I think that looks pretty nice. And then you can also see that inside of the collar here, it says Winter Classic, January 1st, 2011. So that is neat. On the back here, it is a blank jersey once again, although this one is probably one that I will get customized at some point, but we do still have that Winter Classic patch against Pittsburgh in 2011, so it is a blank. Now, the reason that I do really like this one a lot, or at least I'm very glad that I have it in my collection, is because it is an authentic jersey. So it is an Edge 1.0 jersey, and man, I love the Edge 1.0 jerseys. They are my favorite jerseys like ever. I think they are just fantastic. The quality obviously is amazing on this jersey, but they're also just super soft as well. Like, so comfortable, so amazing. They basically have the comfort of a Fanatics jersey, but you know, the quality level of any like top tier made in Canada jerseys. So I really like that a lot about these jerseys. The Edge 1.0 jerseys, they're just so nice. I know a lot of players didn't really like these types of jerseys because, the sweat would get trapped and it would be like super heavy or something like that. I think that's what they said. But anyways, the players didn't like these jerseys, but I do. I like them a lot. I think they're great. And I think they're just so nice. This one I got off the Hockey Jersey subreddit, and I had to spend a little bit more on. It was $170, so a little bit more on the expensive side, but that is what you have to expect when you're buying these authentic jerseys, that is for sure. But still, it's a very nice looking jersey. I'm very happy to have it. Let's go on to the next one. Actually, wait, hold on. I have a toque to go with this one, so let's show you guys the toque. Okay, so here is the toque. I think it goes quite well with this jersey. I think it looks nice. It's a little bit of an inverse of the striping at the bottom of the jersey, where it has red, white, and then blue, but on the toque, it has blue, white, and then red. So I think that is kind of nice. It looks pretty neat, actually wearing it, and of course, it goes nicely with that shoulder yoke as well. It kind of matches there. So I really like this toque a lot. I think it goes very nicely with this jersey here. There's nothing really on the back there, but yeah, let's go on to the next jersey in the collection. All right, my next jersey here is their 2017 to 2018 away jersey. Now, the reason that I'm specifying that season in particular is, of course, that is the year they won the Stanley Cup, which I do have a Stanley Cup final patch to go with and put on this jersey. However, I've been quite lazy about actually getting this one sewn on. I've had this patch for, I think, a few years now, but eventually I will get this patch sewn on this jersey, and I will get this jersey customized as well, most likely with Ovechkin. That's kind of the reason that I bought this jersey, is to have that kind of Stanley Cup run kind of immortalized in a jersey and have, Ovechkin's first cup on a jersey. That was really my plan when I initially got this jersey, because overall, this jersey for myself, I honestly don't like it too much. The logo here, I'm really not a huge fan of. I don't like this logo for the Capitals. I wish they would do a rebrand at some point pretty soon, although it doesn't really look like they are going to do that until Ovechkin officially retires. But with the rest of the jersey, it is something different, and I actually don't mind like the rest of the jersey here, although I don't particularly like it, but it is something unique. You kind of have that piping going all the way from the shoulders down to the cuffs here, and then that stripe as well, just right underneath the piping. And like I said, it's something different. It's kind of cool, but I also don't know if I really fully like it, to be honest. The bottom here, you just have that one red stripe and then that very thin blue stripe right there. I do like the fact that the Weagle is on the shoulder patches though. I love that logo and I'm really glad that they used it for the Stadium Series. I think that is super, super fun. And of course, like I said, there's no one on the back of the jersey right now, but I will get it customized eventually at some point. Now, I do have a hat to go with this jersey, so let's show you guys that. All right, so here is the hat. Now, it probably goes a little bit better with the home jersey than the away, but still, it looks fine. Not really too big of a deal. Now, you can probably see some scribbling right there on the hat, so let's show you guys a little bit closer because it was signed by someone, number 83. And who was 83? Jay Beagle. Now, I'll be honest, I don't know the story of why this hat is signed by Jay Beagle because I got this hat from my previous job. It was in the Lost and Found for probably like over a year, to be honest, and we were waiting on the person to come back and like ask for the hat, waiting, and no one came. And I was like, you know what, I kind of want it. And my boss was like, okay, you can take it. So I took this hat because I was like, yeah, I'll take a hat signed by Jay Beagle. Why not? He was part of the Stanley Cup run in 2018 as well. So I was pretty happy about it. I was pretty glad to get this hat. And yeah, I got it for free as well. So win-win for me. Okay, so now we're on to their 2018 Stadium Series jersey. I'll be completely honest, I'm not really a huge fan of this jersey. I don't mind the shoulder yoke and the big red stripe on the sleeves and at the bottom, but specifically, of course, with this logo, I really don't like it. It's a Wordmark logo, which I guess I just realized I am wearing a Wordmark jersey, but specifically with this one in particular, I really don't like the fact that it is just a nickname for the team. It's not like the full team name. It's not Washington or anything like that. It's just Caps, and I really don't like that. I've really not like that with other teams' jerseys, you know, like with those Bolts jerseys, the Sens jerseys, and then this one right here. I just not a huge fan of that, and the Canes jerseys as well. I don't like those jerseys either. So I don't like that kind of nickname word marks. I really don't like them at all. So why did I get this one? I'll be honest, I really don't remember. I truly do not remember why I bought this jersey because I bought it like such a long time ago. It was near the start of me collecting jerseys. I think the only reason that maybe I bought it at the time is because I wanted it to go with my Toronto Maple Leafs 2018 Stadium Series jersey to kind of have it matching. That's my only kind of thought process there. Other than that, I don't know why I got this one because I really am not a huge fan of it, that is for sure. But it does have the Stadium Series patch on the shoulder there, so at least that is nice, but it is a blank jersey. This one I got off of the NHL shop, although I will say they have kind of improved this jersey with their new alternate jersey that they came out with. I think it was last year. They basically combined this one right here and their 2015 Winter Classic jersey into one, and I think it looks a lot better. Of course, there is some differences. Obviously, the logo being changed to just that big W. I think that looks a lot better, and also there's just basically white striping above and below the red striping here. But yeah, I think it is a much nicer looking jersey than this one, and honestly, the only reason that I'm keeping this one at this point is to match with my 2018 Leaf Stadium Series jersey, because yeah, I don't like this one too much. All right, and now we're back to a jersey that I actually like. So this, of course, is their 2020 to 2021 reverse retro jersey, so that reverse retro 1.0 series. And this one here, it's another Screaming Eagle jersey, so I kind of have a hard time not liking this one. However, it is probably my least favorite Screaming Eagle jersey, just because of the colorization of the jersey. I'm honestly not really a huge fan of it. I was pretty down on this jersey when it was first released, but I came around to it a little bit later on, and I was actually really lucky to get this jersey because, of course, these sold out like almost immediately, like almost everywhere. They were completely gone right away, and this one actually did get restocked in Cool Hockey in only size 42s and 44s, which are the sizes that I actually wear. So I got very, very lucky, honestly, with this one here, and I picked it up. Unfortunately, I did have to pay full price for this jersey, which I hate doing. I never pay full price for any of my jerseys. The only ones that I really have done so is with this Reverse Retro 1.0 series. There were a few that I paid full price on. Even the Reverse Retro 2.0 series, I didn't pay full price for any of those jerseys. It was basically just the 1.0 series that I kind of cracked a little bit on. But yeah, we can take a look at some other stuff, some new stuff with this jersey. Of course, inside of the collar there, we have Washington 1997. And then the bottom here, the Capitals, is its own thing stitched on. It's not like that previous one that we took a look at where it was screen printed. It's its own kind of like word mark, embroidered and everything like that, that is stitched on to this part of the jersey. So I think that looks a little bit nicer. Of course, we have, once again, those Capitol Building shoulder patches, which look pretty nice. And this one is a blank jersey. I probably will get this jersey customized at some point because, you know, like I talked about with that Yager jersey, I love the customization kit on this jersey. Not quite too sure who I would get on the back though, but it's definitely one that I'm thinking about getting customized at some point. And last up here, we have the Washington Capitals 2022 to 2023 Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. God, I love this thing. It is so nice. It is my favorite Capitals jersey. I think it is just so gorgeous. The only one that's really close to this one is the blue version of the Screaming Eagle. That's the only one that kind of even sniffs this one, to be honest. Even the white version of the Screaming Eagle is not really close to this one, in my opinion. I think just the black is fantastic, and it works so perfectly with the Screaming Eagle. The quality of this jersey obviously helps out in me liking this one a lot more than those other ones. Of course, you have that prime green logo, so that looks fantastic. And then you have that bronze here, which is kind of like sparkly, and I think that is so cool. It really adds a lot to this jersey, to be honest. So I really like that part of this jersey. I love the blue here in the middle, and of course, like that Reverse Retro 1.0, the Capitals at the bottom is its own thing stitched on, which I much prefer to that screen printed. Now, if we take a look at the shoulder patches here, we can see that they are actually like detailed as well. You might be able to see that, but they look a lot better than the other shoulder patches that we looked at as well. It's overall just a much better looking jersey. Of course, inside of the color here, we have Washington 2005. So it's kind of interesting that this one is throwing back to that 2005-2006 season, and the other one is throwing back to the 1997 season. So that is kind of interesting, but yeah, I like this one a lot. Like, it is just such a gorgeous looking jersey. This jersey is almost flawless to me. There's only two small things that bother me a little bit. The first one being the NHL shield. I don't like that bright orange. I think it stands out a little bit too much on this jersey, so that is a small flaw there. The other one is on the back, and it's the fight strap. The fight strap, you can kind of see pretty clearly on this jersey, it going through the bronze and a little bit into the white there. I don't like that. I think it also stands out a little bit too much, but I think that is like very, very small nitpicks with this jersey. I don't really think it bothers me too much, to be completely honest, but yeah, I think this one is almost perfect. It's honestly one of my favorite jerseys of all time. It's definitely my favorite Capitals jersey. I think it is just so nice. So that is my Capitals collection. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. Links are all in the description down below. But like I said, that's it for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.